Welcome back, y'all. Stizzy here with Master Detective Archives Rain Code Plus, and last time we were able to finish off the Mystery Labyrinth for the Resistance, Shachi's murder, the bombing in the Moronomon district, and what ultimately turned into a bank heist, as we discovered, orchestrated by Icardi, and helped, he got, and collaborated, helped with. I was trying to think. There's another word I'm trying to think of that fits with that. He was helped by Servan, the tech guy of the Resistance, and we were able to finish the labyrinth. And I almost got the aftermath, but they decided to cut here to when they got back to dry land, or mostly dry land. And I couldn't quite fit it in the last recording, so probably just them telling each other like what happened to them, where they've been, what they've been doing. So let's get to it.
That was close, but we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us.
Tired of you blaming me, Chief. That's what Yuma should say.
The way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
And you can't contain much genius.
So flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward.
Thanks a lot, Chief.
Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
He's just like the Peacekeepers.
About that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today.
Get out of the raft, Vivia.
That the truth this time, thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
Nope, not a clue.
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
Just be patient.
Incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Marilyn Monroe wannabe?
Never mind. Maybe it's my...
Or Marilyn Manson. Not Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Manson.
That solves it. Now we should...
What the hell? Uh-oh. They got you, Chief.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here.
Hey, sewer rats.
You...
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Well, if you look at my scrapbook, I can show you, lay it all out for you.
Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now he's making our job easier.
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. Do you think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed in this race!
What would a hero do? What would a detective do? Well, since I don't think Shinigami's going to be opening up another mystery labyrinth for us to get out of this situation, I think the best thing is for Yuma to turn himself in.
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared. The rest is up to you guys.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself get captured by them! Let's just turn tail and flee, even if you're the only one who escapes.
I won't abandon them.
Keep letting everyone take advantage of you!
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
What are you saying? You have nothing to do with this, Chief.
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives. It's only right for me to take responsibility.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Kazuhiko, Livia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
How's the gang gonna get out of this one? No, 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 no!
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
It's the hot air balloon they used. Oh, this guy. He wasn't really falling, he was floating.
It's the masked man.
Where'd the peacekeepers go?
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi.
What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
Oh, they're there.
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Oh, wow, he is a bigwig.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, where did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened. Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away.
He's doing the Joker from the Dark Knight thing where he has a different
I was
backstory
the only one spared.
so as to build up
The
his mystique.
revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off.
And he's also doing Man in the Iron Mask.
The mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long, and none of it sounds true at all. Story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
That guy's got some issues he needs to work through.
That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
I'm not sure if this is a better outcome, but at least we got a chance. We're not going to be executed on the spot. Still not sure what his motives are entirely.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see.
Given his temperament and his proclivities, I wouldn't expect that to be very hard to gather.
In any case, you can speak to me when you require help.
Oh, also, him not being able to do anything about the Peacekeepers, even though he's a CEO, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. Elon Musk went into Twitter, fired like 90% of the staff, and it works just fine. Works even better now, honestly. The new name's stupid, but
I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
it all depends on who the rest of the Peacekeepers would side with, but given how
I'll excuse myself now.
given how extremely violent and prone to murdering his own subordinates Yomi is, I can't imagine he's got too many loyal subordinates. I mean, hell, he freaking killed his quote-unquote beloved right hand just because she didn't successfully frame an innocent detective, or, excuse me, trainee.
Hey, hold on. There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
Oh, did you gift us a new sub?
Sounds kind of shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
What about the emergency building? Did you say there was a hideout there? You just not gonna go there? Hey, we did get a new sub. It looks exactly the same.
Kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Oh, my agency!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there?
You mean your fireplace?
If not, then let me die.
Boy, it's so good that our submarine hideout's back. I can't wait for it to get blown up again by Yomi, because it's in the exact same place.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Can't help but agree.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Look that up after you look up
Where
diversion.
even begin? Yuma, you take care of this. Me?
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway. Right, Yuma?
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko-approved couple.
Stamp it.
A couple? I don't allow it! Master is
Ooh, can he see her?
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
That was more than you need to.
Alright, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
Whoa! Oh, I gotta go talk to him. What say you all?
Homunculus. What is that again? Some kind of cow?
No, they're the immortal monsters that Amaterasu Corporation was researching.
Oh, I vaguely recall discussions about that. I had nearly forgotten after today's grand adventure.
The homunculus research. Let's talk to Vivia to see what information he's found.
I gotta talk to everybody else first.
I don't know how reliable Vivia's information is, my man, but let's talk to him.
Hmm? Weren't you supposed to talk to Vivia?
Well, why do I have to?
The homunculus research. I wonder what he knows.
Yeah, let's go talk to Vivia.
All of that was so useless, I'm amazed that they actually recorded voice lines for it.
Anyway, let's speak with Vivia.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation.
Marlago? Whatever that guy?
According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for!
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find this secret lab. I'll help too! After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
Alright. Karumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You got it! Now, let's go investigate, Yuma!
What? Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know!
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world.
Well, thanks for telling me. Vivia?
Let's do something.
What are you doing, that really long box cutter? That is the end of Chapter 3. No longer a detective. We were a Resistance member, but for briefly. Oh, yeah! Never did get the results for the, that dungeon. That was probably the best done of any of the dungeons so far. And it felt like it was the shortest too. Didn't take that long at all. Chapter 4.
The past that should have been completely sealed. The crime that should have been completely sealed. When that gate opens up, the past will have its revenge on the future. Eventually, after a restful slumber, the end of the world arrives. The end of the world I believed in.
Chapter 4. The Imperfect Insider.
Nothing good over on that end, huh? Oh, does this secret lab actually exist?
I've done the legwork. I haven't found a single piece of information. Maybe the anemic vampire was just talking nonsense.
Sheesh, I'm starting to get worried.
Don't worry. Though I was suspicious at first, I can now say for certain that it does exist.
Huh? Why's that?
After the incident with the Resistance, former Amaterasu employees have completely vanished from town. Perhaps they sensed trouble and went into hiding. Or perhaps they were taken by the Peacekeepers. In either case, they could have provided us with valuable information. Without them, we're farther from the truth. However, looking at it another way, it's safe to assume there's someone behind the scenes, attempting to conceal the secret lab.
Someone... like Amaterasu Corporation?
Who
If
knows?
that's the case, then all our sources of information have been lost. So how do we continue searching for this secret lab?
To find what you're looking for, you must first discard all your assumptions. If it's not here, then it must be over there. Remove such thoughts from your head. Once you do that, there's only one thing left to do, and that is the best course of action.
Which is...
In short, you do everything. You scour it all, one by one.
That's a rather simple way to view things.
It is, but it's how a lot of investigations work. A lot of detective agencies do that. It's. I mean, I don't know if it's so much a mantra or anything, but I've always heard if you're investigating something, if you have nothing, then you check everything. And that's... It may take months or even years at times, but you start combing over every single little detail, then a lot of times you'll come across something, just maybe the minute of details then that would be enough to solve a case.
That is the way of the detective. The only time things should be flashy is when it comes time for you to die.
Discard all assumptions. Alright. Maybe it's somewhere we would least expect it to be.
What is it, Kurumi? Did you think of something?
It's in the sub.
Do you know about the restricted area on the outskirts of Kanai Ward?
That is one of the first places I would check.
Yeah, even the Peacekeepers don't go near it. It's completely isolated. Since no one can enter there, I figured there'd be nothing of note in that area. In other words, it's the best possible place to hide something, right?
That is the complete opposite of discard your assumptions. If I was looking for a secret lab in a city, and I knew there was a restrictive part of that city, that is the first place I would look and assume it was there.
Super suspicious.
But why does a restricted area even exist?
No one knows the exact reason why, but there is a rumor. Supposedly, it was a tiny village that was abandoned due to a toxic gas leak from a nearby mine. Ever since then, the whole area has been restricted.
Due to toxic gas.
However, there are lots of rumors about the restricted area. For example, they even say it's a corpse disposal facility where bodies from Kanai Ward are dumped off.
Bodies are being dumped there?
I'm going to assume that's false. Seems to be in the same vein as ghost stories and urban legends. Still, this restricted area is certainly worth looking into. Very well. I'll take care of it.
Huh? You will? You're not asking to be paid first?
I've taken this job from the World Detective Organization. I'll bill all expenses to them.
Isn't that great, Master? You won't go further into debt!
I was growing tired of the legwork. Extracting information from people is miserable for me. I'll handle the restricted area. You take over the legwork. Keep asking around for more information. Now that that's taken care of, let's be quick. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Halara is so cool. Such an awesome detective. Hey, Master. The Flatty's swooning. Halara's gonna steal your girl.
I can't blame her for admiring Halara. I'll admit, I have nothing to offer. Halara outshines me in every way.
Why do you sound so proud? Yuma, let's keep up the legwork.
Yeah, let's go.
How is Alara so admirable? She basically said, I'm tired of doing my job as a detective. You do my job as a detective.
Why did you stop all of a sudden?
That man just now.
Man?
You know him? Is he a peacekeeper?
That is the tiniest man ever.
That's not quite it. The last time I saw him, he fled after seeing my face.
Well, maybe not the tiniest. He's not a midget. Or is he?
I think the first time I saw him was back when I arrived in the city. Yet it seems like he knows me. Otherwise, that reaction back then wouldn't make sense. Could he have something to do with my past?
Why don't you chase him down?
Please wait right here. I'm going to chase after him.
There you go.
Wait, I'll go too.
There he is.
Does he work at the stand?
Hey, you open today?
Yes, welcome.
I wasn't sure if I liked your ramen at first, but it's strangely addictive.
Thank you. It's all due to my research of people's preferences in this city.
Oh, so you're working hard then?
Yeah, I felt confident about the flavor, but no one was willing to try it at first. So then I tried copying those popular meat buns, but people saw right through it. Less and less customers came by. But after some self-reflection and some research, I've finally gotten it to where it is now.
So the secret ingredients to your success are hard work and sweat.
That's very kind of you. It's my pleasure.
You might even get more popular than those meat buns. Eating the ramen here fills me with joy.
Thank you.
It's just a conversation with a customer at a ramen place. Doesn't seem that suspicious.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
Shinigami, does that guy look familiar to you? I feel like he has something to do with my past.
Nope, don't know him.
Really?
I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'll do a handstand while naked.
You're practically naked already. Kurumi, sorry for making you come with me. Looks like I was mistaken.
But if there's something you want to know, maybe you should ask directly. You might find something out.
No, I think I'm okay. Don't want to get in the way of his business. Anyway, let's continue with the legwork.
Well, if you're okay with it, Yuma.
Dude.
Alright, let's do this. Time to ask around about this secret lab.
Yeah, let's go!
You just go in the ramen joint, order a bowl, and start asking him, hey, I've seen you following me around the city. What's up with that, dude? And judge his reaction. I mean, just at first glance, he doesn't seem like he's a guy who can keep a secret. Or that does well under pressure. But, alright. It's up to Yuma. Oh, Fubuki.
You did it!
Yuma, you must listen. My investigation is going well. I shall go render judgment upon the fiend protected by the demon's blade. I see. Looks like you have to work overtime, Master. Yeah. What is she? What is she fighting? Some doll hanging from the lamppost? What is that? Hey, excuse me, I'd like to ask you something. Have you heard about a secret lab? It sounds familiar, or maybe not.
Hey,
Does anything come to mind? Anything at all? Oh, I think I saw a movie once with a similar title. It was a comedy about stupid scientific experiments. Which, of course, is totally unrelated. Maybe there are clues in the movie. Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Yes.
Of course. I hope I can be of assistance.
And that's what happened.
Do you know anything about the secret lab? The secret lab? I'm sorry, but I don't think I've heard of it before. I see. Thank you very much. Not a great start, but I didn't expect too many people to know about it. Wouldn't be much of a secret lab if they did. Oh, hey, it's one of the students. Don't think saw any around before Chapter 2. Now they're everywhere, look at them. There seems to be a lot more people in general hanging around.
Need something?
Maybe they're all displaced from Marunamon district. Do you know anything about a secret lab? Beats me, doesn't ring a bell.
Thank you very much.
I see, thank you.
you're actually doing the legwork like a real detective now.
Am I? Thanks, Shinigami.
Wow, no follow-up? No jab, no teasing remark? She really is falling for Master.
No.
A secret lab? I haven't heard anything about anything like that. I see. Do you know of any places where a large facility could be built? I don't leave Kamasaki much, so I can't say. But in Kanai Ward, most of the research labs, factories, and the like are connected to Amaterasu Corporation. I see. Thank you very much for your help. Dropped it. Jeez, that guy's as friendly as ever. What is it? Don't talk to me, I'll kick your ass. Huh? We better not talk to this guy. Yeah. Real friendly types here down the underground. These doodles. Do you know something she didn't got me? Of course not. I'm not into this stuff at all. Am I stupid for expecting anything else? Yeah, I remember that. Oh, gosh. She's got a unique model, so I swear she's gonna play some factor in a story later on. Like, nobody else in the city, except for maybe Swanky or Dominic, are this fast.
Never some rookie detective.
Hey.
Looks like the resistance messed up. Huh. Of course those bastards couldn't change a thing.
Now,
Let's talk to someone else. Why don't you get off your ass and do something?
Master's got some donkey ears.
Donkey ears? Oh, hey now. That looks like Russian. Or some of it does, at least.
Hey,
Hey, guess what? What? I just heard the most amazing rumor. Huh? Would it be about a secret lab?
Huh?
Happen to be about a secret lab? What's that? No, I heard that the lady down the block is cheating on her husband. Isn't that so interesting? Not really. Well, that was fruitless.
I guess talking to people around town doesn't yield much info. We've been walking since the morning. I'm so tired. Me too. My legs are so stiff.
but you're flying. It's about to get dark, so let's just call it a day and return to the agency.
Wait, are you sure?
Huh?
There's no need to be polite, if that's your intention. There's still one more place to go, right?
Where's that?
The place with that masked guy. Isn't he the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation? Maybe you'll find the answer if you ask him. That's what you were thinking too, right, Yuma? Or were you thinking of not bringing me with you because it's too dangerous?
No, I'm really tired. I just want to sleep.
Informant. I know my way around dangerous stuff.
No, I'm not avoiding him for your sake, Kurumi. Personally, I don't know if he can be trusted. I think it's best we don't get involved with him.
I agree. Master, even though you always rely on others, we should avoid that guy. But do you really need to trust someone to get information out of them? You need to be bold enough to use people to get the info you need. Well, that's what my grandpa used to say anyway. It's worth a shot, don't you think?
Be bold enough to use people? Maybe that applies to detectives as well. Kurumi, you're more fit to be a detective than I am.
That's not true. I'm just an informant.
Also, I don't want to return to the agency empty-handed. Let's do as much as we can now.
Yeah, let's go. Aw, I already warned you, but it looks like you made up your mind.
The masked man Makoto Kagutsuchi lives on the top floor of Kanai Tower. I hope I can get to him without any issues.
Going to question the masked man. Well, I have my doubts whether we'll get anything of substance out of him, because clearly he plays things very close to the chest. Not only his true identity, or at least his face, but he's always been very vague. He changes his stories. Yeah, I think I think it'd be tough to get something out of him, but they're gonna try. They're gonna try, and I think I think I am going to first look around, see if there are any requests. Okay, wow, we got 4 requests. Even one in Marunamon district, which is flooded. So I think before we head to Kanai Tower, next time I think I'm going to go around and... Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to go around and start up on some of these requests and get some of those done. Maybe not all 4 of them, but yeah, at least a couple, I would think. We can get done next time, but for now, that peacekeeper just walked right through you, Kurumi. Very rude. For now, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, as usual. And I hope to see y'all for the next one. Till then, y'all take care.